Looks for a little space, and we have contact, car into the wall, and it is the 427 of France. Well, let's take another look at what happened. Just in too deep, and he locked it up a couple of times. Are we going to hold this one long enough? We will. There it is. It was contact with the 94. Whoa, we had a big one in the a little bit further back as well, but it was Laporte who got the worst of it. Car strong. Here's what happened to Thibaut. Again, the bump and the tire wall. And you can see the...
Der blev hængende, men ingen. Jo, det bliver værre nu.
Det er Jakob Steffen, start nummer 47 for at finde vej udenom, og så tæt kørsel her mellem Brandsborg op. Helt under, det ender med en T-boning. Så det var altså...
Han var...
Ja Petri Ortju, kes on kolmas, sõidab omas tempos 1.31.3. Siit tuleb number 13, siis Ilmari Vallo tõusnud 4.
Tema järel 1.29.4 ja 1.30.4 lausa.
Ja meie Romet Reisin kasutas seda stardiringi segadust ära, aga nüüd on pudenenud, on 7. ja tema tempo...
Lindén. Den här bilen skulle ju min kollega Magnus Mossberg ha kört igår. Och så ser vi ett avåkning där nere. Det är sammanstötning mellan startnummer 41.
Det är Kalle då. Ja, det är Pete som får ett kast. Som sen tar med, han tar med sig... Oj, vad hjulupphängning för
det
där.
var ju inte Kalles fel.
Kalle är ju bara passageraren i det här fallet. Väldigt tråkigt.
Oh, Kempos is drifting down into turn 2 and slammed into by Jason Ibbotson. Oh, there's chaos.
Now talked about it in the pre-race, didn't he? That he really just had, oh, we got contact, drivers into the wall coming through the kettle bottoms. Drivers spinning into the wall. At least 2 cars. Everyone else making evasive maneuvers. Contact between drivers down in the kettle bottoms.
土煙が上がっていまして、イン巻きしちゃって、クラッシュをしているんですね。イン巻きをした後にが。
Primeros, los 3 siguientes y alguno más. Atención a Carlos Hernando. Él le detiene. Ubi. Y está provocado.
Inside line makes a difference as there's contact. 3 wide. Ollie Solly, the championship contender, is in the wall on the outside almost. He is. So Oliver Solly.
Aware Svensson was going to be there on the inside to back the power. Contact. That's it. Mustad.
Nielsen. Oh, Hugh Marquez turned into Bowditch. No. 3 wide. Bowditch gets away with it somehow. Ronald. So side by side still my. Oh no. Kevin Darvan gets turned around after contact.
You could just fit a piece of paper between them as they head down towards turn 1. It's Nedavine on the inside. Meanwhile, on the outside, it's Milan as they head through turn number 1. It's going to be losing the rear. Too much speed carried and into the gravel. And the Ginetta goes.
Midst of it all through Redgate Corner, we can see everyone safely on through. And as they now make the way on the approach in towards the crane. Oh my goodness. And that is.
Gesamtchampion werden. Und das kannst du erfahrungsgemäß nur dann, wenn du in der Sprintserie und in... Oh, Entschuldigung, da muss ich ganz kurz einhaken. Da hat Cayman mein Rennen fahren, bloß im Weg stehen möchte ich hier definitiv niemanden. So, was sehen wir hier? Sascha Motzek im Angriff auf Christoph Krombach. Wow, was ist denn da passiert? Hat er einfach den Bremspunkt verpasst und wollte dem Christoph gesagt, fahr doch mal vorbei. Was sehen wir hier? Jetzt sehen wir, wir sehen den kompletten 360-Grad-Dreher von Lorenz Stegmann.
Fighting for the last of the podium positions. Out of turn 17 and straight on we go. Julian Apostolos, he's overcooked it.
Acaba de llegar el auto de Figo. Sí, con mucho pasto en la trompa, pero el pasto quedó ahí en la parte de freno y sigue el fuego. Hace un ratito.
Besone y Ciarrochi los dos pasaron.
Ahí va.
Porque cuando Besone va a cuidar la cuerda porque se le va a tirar Ciarrochi.
Cuando Ciarrochi lo esquiva Besone.
Empieza a frenar tarde. Empieza a frenar tarde, ya estaban pasados los dos.
Por afuera. Ahí frena. Y un poco de atrás. Claro, cuando lo esquivó a Besone, no le quedó opción a Ciarrochi que chocarlo a su compañero de equipo. Venían los 3.
Hay que ver si lo ayudan a ponerse de costado. Claro. Sí, queda patente, ¿no? O sea, hay un doble golpe en el inicio y en el final.
Y la batalla, los tres a la par, alguno va a tener que levantar, y se tocaron, se terminaron tocando, uy, lo volcó Perini y Burgos que se pega en el final.
En ese sector del ingreso a la curva número... ¡Ay, se tocan! ¡Se
tocan!
¡Oh!
¡Tremendo golpazo de D'Angelo!
Tremendo golpazo de D'Angelo y también allí el inconveniente de Carlitos.
A ver la reiteración, ahí estaba Esteban el Toro Rodríguez, allí le hizo un extraño justamente en la camioneta número 26 a la salida de la curva número 2 a Helio Mesa. Prácticamente se lo encuentran cruzado a la salida de la curva. Así es que nuestra carrera está neutralizada. Aquí tenemos una vez más la repetición en el video. Hay un ligero contacto. Pierde el eje trasero.
Vamos a tener un podium inédito en la categoría. Vencedor y contacto de Javi Razo, el líder de la campaña. Le pega por el costado. Se estampa contra la barda y va a encadenar la competencia.
McKenna was shaken up there as the car went cage first into the wall and then cage first onto the racetrack, but certainly thankful for the...
Here is that battle, 6th and 7th. Casey Klein dipping those left side tires. We've got cars in the dust, cars spinning down into the inside wall. All kinds of...
Come up. Justin Arsenault was in the top 10, and he put the 440 Laval Chevrolet of Andrew Ranger. Couple cars get together. DJ Kennington goes around off the nose of the 3 car of Jason Hathaway. Look at that, just a nick of the concrete wall as Jason Hathaway was trying to get as close as Ranger's not quite there. Look at Alex Gannett. He gets into the 04 of Dumoulin. A bunch of cars get involved, including the 39 of Gannett.
But he's up.
No
the
wonder
rear end's
got
on
a
the
whoa.
inside. Yeah, here comes back. He's going to go all the way around. When he lets off the brake, it just up and over.
Man, he did the full somersault.
Didn't he know the Olympics are...
It's Maxwell just in front of him. Jared comes up the inside, makes contact with him, and down goes Price.
Ooh. They're just going for the exact same spot.
Joe Alegre não para a briga com o Volpe. Ai, 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 ai. Ai, aonde o Nunes foi?
Vaatame, kas ajavõtt registreeris või mitte, aga selle stardialas liigutamise eest võib päris kergesti omale...
Krumins esimeses kurvis kukub.
What a race! Unbelievable stuff! Oh, and McCartney's down! McCartney is down!
อันดับ 4 มาอยู่อันดับ 1 ได้นี่มาดูเรนเทตรงนี้ครับล้ม2 คนด้วยสิตรงนี้ครับหน้าพับครับหน้าพับ
Let's see what happened to Chazuli here. He goes around turn 6 there. Ooh, wobbled the front and he's flung right over his back. Oh, that's a big spill. That's a big crash for Chazuli.
Di belakang. Untuk dapatkan selisih. Oh, terjatuh di belakang. Tuan Pelubah. Itu
5 finish. Oh, and that's Brinton. That's your 2 championship rivals who have gone off at the club chicane, and they're looking round and Brinton's down.
You know, he wants to beat Lucas at all costs. You know, Lucas is the championship leader. He's the one to beat right now. So, if I'm honest, I respect the effort, but it was maybe just slightly too...
So let's see what's happened here for George Bowes. Oh, so easy. Just a little bit too much front brake.
It's like it locks on him here, and he just slides in, backs him. He's damaged the ligaments in his hands. He's not able to ride. So, yeah, Jason is out. That is a big shame. He's looked superb. That's going to dug in. You can see her there. So she...
Aprilia. Is that the number 77 of Oliver Morgan-Edwards?
Well, the bike stayed down, which is a... Let's have a little look. Oh, it's come... Oh! Wow, that bike destroys itself. Thankfully, he's all right. So it's very unusual to... I wonder whether he's...
Oh, God. That's for the scrap heap. Let's see, have a look at this then. From
Oh, he clips.
Oh, he clips Morgan McLaren's Woods bike.
He got too close, basically. And, you know, he's obviously... He's paid...
To the chicane. Who's winning this one? Look at the speed again. Oh, no, big crash. Big crash for Andy Irwin. Right, it's going to get it, I'm sure.
Of here, I mean, that is as big a high...
Not to get clobbered after the initial crash. That's a...
Kyle Wright there.
Yeah, that's perhaps 130.
as well. Keep an eye on the Smith brothers. Oh, just as I say that, they both go down in unison, both Batham bikes. There was a collision. So he's clipped the back of another rider there.
Such an easy mistake. We've seen it yesterday in the Superbike race with Andrew Irwin and Danny.
Oh, is Desoy going to take the lot of them? He's got up all the they're all down. And that's a disastrous end to the race, and it's going to be...
And looking at this 5-rider group here at the front, line astern, and oh no, it's Bondi and Dobbs.
Taken out again, and Emily Bonds that's brought out the red flag.
Yeah, and just on the right of the shot, we kind of miss it for what's happened there. It's that's but it looked like it was Van Esvegen's helmet there, so it looks like the two riders have come together. That's Ralph. Have a look at Van der Mark. The front's just going to tuck here, you'd imagine. And for Mikey, it's a small crash for him. It's a bigger crash for the bike. You're into the last 10 minutes.
This is how it's going to happen as we watch Rinaldi going down.
Yeah, and for Rinaldi there up at turn 13, it's one of those places that whenever you're pushing on, it is easy to have.
His session is over, and this is why.
He's a little bit unsettled anyway on the entry, but I think that's the wind for Alvaro. I think he's just being caught out by it a little bit, and it's easily done. We saw Toprak.
Weekend for him, and Iannone trying to recover through the field after an underwhelming Super Pulse.
And you can see the bumps on the entry there, and then just the bike goes from that. It's a bit of a strange crash there for Anthony.
We're about to pick up the end of it here. Well, it is a classic at turn 5, isn't it?
Asphalt there from one road into the other as we take the different entry in towards turn 5. We got the red flags are out, and it was a luckiest World Championship, and he's been able to find a bit of performance recently. But you can see Inigo and Iglesias there, just in a big group. It's always easy to try and you're up against your big rival here, and he just misjudges it.
Yeah, and there's no love lost between those two. Of course, they were slightly at odds over race 2 at
Bogdino lo va a buscar para afuera. Mira Albin para adentro, se fue adelante Albin, pero como se le prendió la moto a Albin, lo chocó.
He tries to get around the outside. Bogus, did he come across him? I don't think he did. Oh yeah, he just got the wrong side of him. Look, buries his head in the rock. Bicalio comes in, he gets it wrong, and because Latta was already committed, he hit violently, didn't he? Very.
Will he? So the Wolf drops to... Oh, and he's down again. Sorry, that is the first crash. I beg your pardon. And the man who suffered so much after those terrible injuries in Argentina. Oh, it's gone over. Oh, and beats the track in frustration.
The chagrin of Hayden Deegan, I'm sure.
Yeah, for sure. And
oh, Shimoda!
Oh, you saw that one actually coming. He made a mistake in the corner before.
Here he is, bottom of the screen.
Bottom of the screen. There it was, yeah. Nothing he was doing that back end.